Okay, guys, welcome to the call tonight. What I'm going to do is just go through the basics. Please stop. If you don't understand something, just stop me and ask the question. Let's not wait to the end because then we go up and down the whole time. I'm just going to go through just the basic build just to get you up to date. We are planning on doing calls on Saturday that is for more advanced. So in other words, for Bruce said he'll get his developers there. I don't know which Saturday he's going to start, but he's going to bring his developers in that we can ask questions because there's a lot of guys that want to start building fancy apps and get to the bottom of it, but then we just have to wait that we can ask the pertinent questions to go through. Okay, so once you've signed up with Dreams as an agent or on the Meishi side, you will get two emails. One will be your login to Dreams and the other one your login to Meishi. Now, Dreams is the networking part, and that is where you do all your payments and everything goes through your Dreams account. Then you get your login to your Meishi is exactly the same. So in other words, it's the same email address and the same password. So you can log in, the password that gets sent to you, you can log in to both your Dreams and to your Meishi side. Now, Meishi is the side where you build your cards, you design your cards and see what they are like. I'm just going to go through the front page quickly. On the front page is on your dashboard, basically, you have your name, all those type of things. I'll show you how to put that favicon in there. It shows you how many Meishi apps that you have currently built in total, how many appointments you have. So that is all relevant. This total stuff, don't worry about that for now. Then it shows you the different cards that you have got a appointment block open. So in other words, under your building, I'll go into it just now. It'll show you if you want to have appointments scheduled, and they will appear here, and they will also be on the dates that you have. Now these are all 8 cards that are on here. Not all of them have got appointments, but the ones that are showing are the ones with the appointments. These are the platforms that are using the service. So it's Windows, OS X, Linux, iOS, Apple, and then there's another platform that encompasses all the others. And then they also show you which browsers are the people logging in from the most. This is Firefox, and then Safari, Edge, all those different ones. The type of devices that are logging in. So you've got everything from your WebKit, which is obviously computer-based, your Samsung, your Pixel, Nexus, Macintosh, iPhone, iPad, bots. Bots will log in all the time. And then any other phones that you have. And this is also important, is how much storage has been used of your 2000 megabytes that you have. So it'll show you, yeah. So every time you load a picture or video or something like that, you'll see this start climbing. On the left-hand side, you have your dashboard. Here's where you go in to create your new Meishi app.
Robert?
Yeah?
Robert, can you maybe share screen on this so people can see what you're talking about?
Oh, good grief. Thank you, Franz.
And it's your
I wanted
dashboard
to
that
say
you're
the
talking
same.
about.
I wanted to say the same thing. I thought that it's only me.
Okay, so I'm just blonde, as you can see. Okay, so
I think you must start again with that.
Yeah, sorry, guys. So on your dashboard, you have all your how many apps you're using, the total appointments that are pending or that are on your app, because if you don't delete it, it'll show appointments. Yeah, are all your appointments for your different cards.
Sharing, eh?
I am sharing them. Yeah, no, I am sharing.
I can see it.
I think your internet's a bit slow that side.
I can see it.
Okay. Then you have the different platforms that the people are logging in from. Then you have your browsers. So all the browsers, and it'll show you the percentage of each browser that is logged in. Then all your devices, so all your iPhones, your Nexus phones, your Macintosh, your iPhone, iPad, bot, all those type of things will be shown there. And obviously your storage facility, how much storage you have. Now each card, if you're on the $15 card, and the $10 card, you have 2,000 megabytes of storage. So whenever you load videos and things like that, that will climb. So you must just keep note of that in case you go over, because they're not very strict on going over. They are lenient and stuff like that, but try stick to it and don't go over, because you know, sometimes it'll form. You know, you'll get a notification that you're over storage and things like that. So you don't want to get there. So just make sure that you watch your storage. Then on your left-hand side, you have all your all the pages that you can go into. So if you go into Meishi app, you can create a new Meishi app. If you click on the Meishi apps, you go into your current Meishi apps. This admin and this section is if you want to allow people to have other users to use the same account. So in other words, if you've got 15 cards and you want somebody else other than you to be able to work on the card, you assign them roles and the users get put in here. NFC card, the NFC is similar to what your bank card is. When you tap on a machine, it reads what information on the card. The same thing with Meishi. If you do have an NFC card or the NFC sticker and somebody taps their phone on it, your app gets loaded onto their phone. Then your appointments, all your appointments get shown here. So in other words, anything that gets put in under UPG or whichever of the cards that you have built, it'll show, and you can go into each one and the appointments will be shown here. Your contacts, that is basically what we discussed previously, but for the new people, this is basically you can generate a lead list using your contacts. So if you're an estate agent, or if you are, let's say for instance, you got a display at one of the international convention centers. The old one, there was always a clipboard there with sheets, and people used to write their name, telephone number, and what they're interested or whatever on your product. And what happens to those things after 4 or 5 days at a venue? Those papers go missing and you end up losing leads. This is very easy. You have an iPad or a tablet or a computer where the guys can fill in the details under the contact form. I have posted a video into the group where it shows you how to use contact, how to use your appointment to its full potential. Then your Google Calendar, that just will show you when your appointments are and when they're coming up. It'll all be in there. Your plans, that is for if you are selling to corporate businesses, where you are selling different plans to the different companies. So it starts off from, don't worry about the free one, that's not applicable, but you're looking at from your $29 per year, which gives you 6 themes and 1 app. The $49 gives you 21 themes and 2 apps. The $99, so it goes on, right up to the 500 Meishi apps for $3,990. So that is all the things under the Meishi plans. Now you must remember, Meishi and Dreams are 2 separate. Dreams is the networking side, and Meishi is the more for the corporate client, because of the amount of cards that are in there. There is a referral program, but you can read into that yourself. And then the one I want to get to is when you go into settings, you will see you will have your logos. You'll have your dark logo, you'll have your light logo, and then you'll have your favicon. Now that favicon is the image that will appear at the top here on your card. So it is basically you could have your image, or you could have your company logo, everything, all that can be put in there. And it will also show at the top on your taskbar. If you've clicked on it, it will show your face as well. Then there are a lot of things that you can do. You can change your colors and stuff, look and feel of your dashboard. But that is just semantics. If you want to play around and you like a different color, you can put it in. So it's basically just you can choose different colors. But let's get into the building of Meishi. So once you've signed up with and you've logged into your account, you will get to your dashboard. From your dashboard, the first thing that I do is I'll go change my favicon. So I'll make sure that my favicon is in, so it will be displayed on all the devices. If the people click on the link, your favicon is there. But it's not the one that is when you send it out. You have another favicon for each card that you send out. But as we go through the build, I'll explain to you. Then you'll go into your index on the side again. You'll click on the Meishi app, and you will say, create a new Meishi app. Now, once you open up, you will choose, you choose your theme. You've got 21 themes to choose from, okay? Each theme has got different layouts, different things that you can do with it. And it's just a card that if you feel that you want to personalize it and you are an influencer, you could look at something like this. Now, this lady's an influencer, so she's predominantly more pictures, more videos, and those type of things. And also the layout of the card is different to the others. So you choose whichever layout that you would like to use. So if you look at the different ones, some have got the logo, or you can put your logo in, and you can put a banner in the background. I always like working with this John Doe. They're all John Does, but I like working with this guy because you can manipulate the more advanced stuff on this one, but that's something else to get into. But let's anyway. So I'm looking at this card, and I'm going to give it a green theme, and I'm going to say create. So what it does now, it goes and creates a brand. No, it won't create it because I didn't put the thing in. You see, that's a typical mistake that everybody makes. So before you do it, you have to give your Meishi app a name. So I'm just going to put test. Okay, so test is in, and I'm going to choose my theme again, and I'm going to go green, and I'm going to say create.
Robert, can I just add here that people must think about what is the name that they're going to give their card, because that is going to be the name that's also going to be linked to their QR code. So that's very important. It's not a step that must just be taken lightly, because by changing it going forward, it can create problems for them.
Yes, I'll cover that when I get to the PWA and the SOE as well. And then obviously the QR code. So once test has been created, I'll go in there and I'll go onto my Meishi apps. I'll click on my Meishi apps and I'll take a look. There's test. Okay. Now you can see there's no business logo in there now, and everything it's just being created. So it's a dormant app. So what you do is you can click on test, and it'll open up the app itself. So you can start. So when you get here, it'll go through the themes again. You've already chosen your themes. Now you get to details. Now you must remember one thing about this whole thing is work from your left to your right. So as you go through each of the things, you go and you populate each of the headings. Don't skip around, don't jump around, because it does create problems for you. As Franz was alluding to now, I will show you what he was talking about just now. But start from your left and progress over to your right. So when you get to your details, you'll see they'll want a banner and they want a logo. Okay, you have to put this in, or else you can't proceed. It won't allow you to carry on. So what we do is I've got a couple of logos. So it says choose a logo. Just go to there. Meishi images and logos. So I'm just going to go to this banner. I've chosen that banner. And what do you have to do whenever you do anything here? Click save. Don't click save. Maybe you go away and you go out of this, your banner won't save. So after each thing, click save. Then I want to upload a logo or a picture. Let me just see where's. I'm just going to use Meishi Pro. Okay. So now I've got my banner and I've got my logo in. Then I click save. Whenever you click save, you wait until it gives you a message here. The thing has been saved successfully. Sometimes the internet has been playing up the whole day, and last time I did the presentation is doing again. But anyway, so once that has been uploaded, there it goes. It says business information has successfully been loaded. Okay, so now it's going to just refresh the whole thing. And then when you get to this section, so in other words, you've got your logo while it's busy loading. You can see the title there is test. But you will see the title here is test-9. Now, the reason why it's -9, because I've had a couple of tests already. If you want to change that name, here is the time to change it. Don't change it afterwards, because once you've changed it afterwards, it's going to change your personalized link and it will affect your QR code. So if you're going to be somebody that's going to be advertising what you do, and you print your QR code and you change this link here, you're going to have a problem, because what's going to happen is your QR code is not going to work. So that is out completely. So let's not make it test-9. Let's make it new. Okay, so we go new, and then we just click save again. Information stored properly, and when I go back here, you will see the link says new. So this title can go, you can see it's test, designation, and subtitle. We don't normally use the subtitle, but you can if you want to. But now you can't have the title test, because you want the name. But then what I do as a thing, you want your company name. So let's change this again to Meishi rather. Okay, so we know that the card is referring that the title is Meishi. Then you're going to put your name in. Okay, and like I said, you don't need a subtitle. Then you click save again. So what happens is it will save the whole thing. So the company is Meishi, and my name is in there. You can also have your name in the title if you want it, but normally people like to put the company name in and then the name at the bottom. And under subtitle, if you do want to use it, let's say director. Okay, and then we click save. So in other words, it'll give the company name, your name, and your designation. So it's not the same as what the card shows you, but it's if you want to do it that way. This is for your own personal choice. Either you want to put your name in, or your company name is, but in your banner and your logo, your company name is in already. But this is just reiterating it. Then your description. What do you do? Okay, so we put here business apps. I'm just going to put, and you can put a whole description in on your business apps, and you click save. So you can see it's written here business apps, but you're going to put much more detail in about how Meishi is used, whatever you're going to do. I'm just using Meishi as an example now. So whatever your basically your bio of your company, you'll have it in there. Then you put in here you have plenty options for contacts. So the first thing is you're going to want to put your number in. So you put your number in. I'm just going to choose this number. So that is the telephone number. People can get hold of you directly on that number. But then you also want them to get hold of you on your WhatsApp number. So maybe your WhatsApp number is different. So you got that as the WhatsApp number. Then you might need an email address. So you can put your email address in there. So it is let's put that one in. Okay, so now you've got your name, your telephone number, your WhatsApp number, and your email address. Click save. You can add your other in there, but normally when people are going to contact you, they're going to contact you on WhatsApp or on your phone directly or email. So there's all my contact details are in there. Don't worry about the order now. That can get changed. Then if you are a business, you can put in your company times. So let's say, for instance, this guy works only on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and weekends he doesn't work. So what you'll do is you'll put in the times. You start 800 to 1700. Okay, so you have to type each one in. Sorry, it does take a bit of time. Okay, so you've got your business hours in now. Click save. So now all your business hours are in. You can see it's populated at the bottom, and it says here on Sunday and on Saturday you are closed. If you do want to make appointments, a lot of people don't want to make appointments. You just put in the time that the appointment is until the time you allow slots. So people can make appointments from 8 o'clock to, let's say, an hour appointment, 8 to 9. That's the only appointments that you do, because let's say, for instance, maybe with Meishi app, the person you'll have the appointment of the person, and if you're going to design a card for him, for them or whatever, you got the day to do it. So you allow appointments for that time. So there, your appointments are in. Click save. Don't forget. Okay, that's in. Now your appointment is in there. So when you click on there, you can pick a date. So your calendar will come up. This is when people are booking an appointment. They'll put it in and you'll select an hour. If the people are making an appointment, okay, this is not with the building side, but this is if somebody's got your app on already and that appointment slot has been taken, it will tell you to choose another one. So it's very important for those different days. So this person only takes one appointment a day, and that's between 8 and 9 in the morning. You can fill it right through till 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, or whatever time you work till. Then this is where everything nice happens. This is where your services come in. So I'm just going to cheat quickly, and I'm going to go to another card, and let me just choose this one. Okay, so this is my other Meishi card. Just a second. Okay, so I'll open up here. Now this is my card. Let's go to the services section. Under the services section, you will have whatever.
Hier prop, ja. Pas jou foon sien prop hom in.
Sorry, Frans, can you just mute everybody there? So in other words, what you will do here, you will load your logo. You will put whatever titles. So this is to join Meishi as a company, a short description. You click on sign up here, and this is where your link will go in. So in other words, whatever services you offer, it has to have a link taking you to either to a website, a web browser, or something like that. So it is a web-based link you have to have in there. So this is to register with Meishi. The second one is the binary compensation plan that I've got there, that is under Dreams. So all I will do is I will click on the upload. Let me do a new one, and then you can see. So in other words, I've got my Meishi to sign up. I've got my Dreams with it. It's pointing to a simple booklet. In other words, I have put a presentation together explaining the compensation of Dreams. So everything is on there that people can just click on. I'll show you just now when we get in there. Then I have the demo. Now this demo is another Meishi card that I've put under services. So in other words, I've designed a whole Meishi card with all demos of different companies, and then I've put it in on my Meishi card. So you'll see the URL says meishi.pro/demo. So in other words, that is a card that I've put in there. So in other words, you can put your services in, you can put whatever you do, linking it to a site that you are using. So let me just create a dummy one here. So what I will do is I'll say upload, and yeah, they'll want a logo. So I'm going to upload the Connect logo. Open. So now this is Meishi Connect. Meishi Connect is similar to what we are doing now on Zoom. It is also a Zoom platform, but it's also one of the Meishi products. So what I'll say here is book a call. So what? Sorry, chat to me. Rather, sorry, chat to me. So I've got that under the thing, and then I'll put here. This is our online platform. Okay, so this is an online platform. Click here, and then what I will do is I will put the URL of the link of iConnect in here. So when somebody clicks on here, we've arranged the time, so then I'll tell him, just go click on the link and you'll come into the call with me. So in other words, if you want to explain to the person that's looking at your card what you do, how you do it, and stuff like that, they can click on this link and have a Zoom call with you. So it's very easy to load. A thing that I must mention to you, first of all, is your pixels for your logo, for your banner, and for your logo. It's very important. Please write this down. The pixels for your banner is 1600 by 1200 pixels. Your pixel for your logo or for your face, or the one that fits in here, is 512 by 512. Okay, so when you are looking at putting your picture in and you're designing your banner or your logo, make sure you have those dimensions in. If you do not have those dimensions in, you're going to have a stretched figure, because those are the dimensions that are set on this platform. So in other words, that is all under the services. So I'm going to go back to the Meishi. Then if you do have products, okay, I'm not going to, services. If you do have products, you can sell online with this. You have to have a PayPal account or a PayFast account. So it works exactly the same as services. I'm going to upload an image. Let's say that one open. So that's uploaded. Then you're going to put in the title. So in other words, try our Zoom. Okay, so it's in there. You put a description in there. You put the currency, how much it's going to cost you. This is not based on any Forex currency pairs or anything like that. So as long as it's got an R in it, you can use it. You can use the Rupee, the Rand, everything, as long as it's got R, so it's for Rand. Then you'll enter a price. So let's say, for instance, you're going to sell this product as a Zoom package. In your description, you'll put your annual, not annual, it's monthly. So you'll put in description, you'll say, look, it is a monthly payment that you're going to be putting in. Then you'll put the price in. So in other words, it's going to cost you, let's say, $5.50 per month. Then you say, click here, and then you put the purchase link. Now, the purchase link, when I get to the end of the thing, I can actually show you right now. When you go to where it says payments, you can choose Start or PayPal or PayFast in South Africa. You can choose any of those. Once you set it up, you'll click enable, and that will enable you to put in your link that links this to your PayFast account where people can pay in. So it takes you to the payment portal. So that is what you can do under products. If you are selling any products, you add that. I'm not going to save this or anything now. I'm just showing you basically what you can do there. Then this, for whenever you are doing if you are an estate agent or any business that you're doing, you like to get testimonials. Now, if you got your testimonials in order, they will all form into your card. I just want to go to an example of what the testimonials look like. So if I go to testimonials, click on testimonials, you'll load up the logo, or some people will allow you to use their picture. They'll put the picture in there, their name, and the description of what they do. And you can load as many as you like. So what you do here is you load the person's name or the person's picture, their name, and what they've written. So you can, if you've got a Facebook page that you do get testimonials as well, you can copy and paste those in here. So people get a look and feel on what and who you are. It's the best way to promote your business. This is just something I started as a hobby, put it like the pet and house sitting, because I love animals. So it's taking off. I've been at it for just about a month already, and I've already got bookings, and I've done a couple of calls already. So it's quite workable, especially with the app going out. So once you've got your testimonials sorted out and all those are in, then you go under your social media. Now, if you go into your social media, you have all the different social media platforms that you can use. You've got your WhatsApp, your Facebook, your Twitter, your Dribble, or I don't know, Pinterest, I don't know about address, Instagram, YouTube. So all the channels that you have, you get those links and you put them in. So in other words, if I click on Facebook, Facebook will come up, and you'll put the Facebook link in here. So let me put the Facebook link, and what do? I save. So if I look at the card now, and I go down, you'll see under social, there's the F for Facebook. And all the others that you can put in there. You can put your WhatsApp, you can put all those type of things in there. Then we go to Google Maps. Now, Google Maps, if you want people to find your business, you might have multiple businesses, you can put multiple positions in here, but it's as easy as opening up your Google Map link, going onto Google Maps, and let's say zoom in a bit more. So when you got, let's say for instance, here's the hospital. So that's where you want to be. So then you'll click on share, and then you say embed a map, and this is your iframe embed code. So you've got the hospital, that's where you put your PIN, you copy that HTML code, you'll go back there, you'll paste it in here, and then save. So what you have now is you've got a location that people can come to. Everything is in there, your business hours, contact information, and your link. Then you've got another section here for custom HTML. Now, custom HTML, let me show you one that is finished already that I can just this is Meishi VR. Go to details, custom HTML. Now I've already got the iframe in here. Okay, just taking a bit of time because of the internet. You see, the thing is, I've got let me rather choose another one. This is going to take long to load because it's a 3D thing. As you can see, guys, there are so many applications and so many things that you can use. So if I go down on this one, you see I've loaded a Meishi presentation. So this is where your custom HTML will come in. Now, just a tip, when you get your custom HTML from YouTube, you will get a iframe code as well. So in other words, if I go to there and I go to YouTube, let's just I'm just taking a random thing just to show you. Then what you'll do is you'll look for share. You'll see the thing called embed. You'll click on embed, and there's your iframe code. So you'll copy that code and you will paste it in here. But now it doesn't always center. Sometimes it's off the page, sometimes it's not fully on the page. The only way to rectify that is you have to take the code that you have into ChatGPT, and you say, please center this code for my app. And if you look at these parameters as well, if you're looking at the code, your width 560 by 315. So if ChatGPT comes back and it gives you a different thing on your width and your height, you can always change it to this, because it normally fits in at that. There are also some that go from 470 to 255 that also fits in. So it all depends on how you want to put your video in. I'll make sure that my video is a full cover there, but it obviously does change on different phones. It looks different on different phones. And that is another important thing. Do not use this as to see that your app is okay. You have to use, you look at this one, then you go to the last icon here where it says preview. I'm not going to go there now. And then you can preview the app, what it looks like on your computer. But the other thing is go to the QR code, scan it, and check it on your phone as well. So when I'm designing apps, I make sure I check it here, I check it on the preview, and I check it on, I've got two phones. I check it on the Huawei phone and on the Samsung phone as well. So because each phone is different. So you don't want to send it out that it might show nicely on your desktop or on your laptop, but on the phone itself, it's a bit out. So you must make sure that before you send it out to people, just take your time, go through the thing again, just to make sure everything is fitting and there's no stretching on the images and all those type of things. So then I'm just going to go back to one that we're busy on. So we've covered all of them right up to gallery. Now, I've had a lot of people ask me, how do you load? There is only one way to load, and that's one image at a time. You cannot load multiple images at a time. And you only can use this button. Don't worry about these other buttons. They don't work. You want the images only if it's for your gallery. So what you do is you'll click on image. It'll say choose a file. You'll have to have the files on your if you're designing on your phone, the images must be on your phone, or if you're designing on a laptop, you have to have your images on the laptop. So then what you'll do is you'll choose the image. So let's say, for instance, I'm going to choose my Thinking Mania, and then it loads it, and then you have to click save. Okay. Then while it goes through the whole process again, and it'll say updated successfully. Okay, so it's business information. And then you have to go back to gallery. You have to click back on image and load the next one. It is a bit slow, but that's the only way that you can get your images loaded. So once that image is loaded, you'll see, it's coming up in gallery, in the gallery. Now, if you see, you have completed this whole section right up to the gallery side. So that is all, you've populated your app. So let's just recap. You've got your banner in, you've got your logo in, you've got your details in, you've got a description in. Try not to put a whole essay in here, maybe 5-6 lines of text in there, just to give a description. You don't want to have people read your life story on here. You just want description. Because the bigger your description is, it can interfere with your other sections on the app, because each one is given a specific section. And if you go over that, it disrupts the other sections. So don't put too much information under description. You've got your personalized code. Now that you've completed this thing, don't touch this code again, because if you change that, it's going to change your QR code. So we've covered the whole thing. Now we're going to go to the next one. If you are advanced and you do understand JavaScript and CSS, you can play around in here as well. But if you do not know this, don't touch it. Leave it for now until you more available, or if you want to go down that road, you can ask somebody to assist you with that. It's mostly web developers that can assist you with that. Then this is also very important. This is like white labeling your app, because if you go to the bottom of this app at the moment, it's going to say copyright Meishi Pro 2025. Now you don't want it to say that. You want it to say copyright, let's say Robert Kruger App Builder. Okay, Robert Kruger App Builder. So now that will be at the bottom of each and every page. So we're just going to save that now. So when people go onto your page and you go to the right to the bottom, not on this one, sorry, on the details one, you go right to the bottom, you'll see there it changes it at the bottom. Now a lot of people want their company name or their the company name, or if you are app builder, put your details there. You might be building apps for people. You can ask them, can I put my details at the bottom? So if people want to contact me, want their cards built, they can contact me. But they can put anything. They can put, if it's a Toyota dealership, they'll put Toyota Randburg or whatever. So all that can be changed at the bottom there. Then we've finished on custom. Then we get to reorder blocks. Now, I don't want it at the top. I want it after. Sorry, I want it there. And then I want my contact information above. So then I will click save. So if I go to preview, I'm just going to go into preview here. You will see here. Now I've got my name and my designation and what company I am. A short description, I'm just design business apps or whatever. Then I have my contact details. Then I have my save card, share card, which is your more, your social media, and your make appointments and your gallery. Now I see I don't want my business hours there because those business hours are more with making appointment. So what I will do now is I will go back to my reorder blocks, and I will take my business hours and I'll just put them above appointments. Click save changes. Once I've saved changes, I'll go back there and you will see now I have my social, I have my business hours, make an appointment, my gallery, and the Google Maps. And then under that, you will have your HTML for your videos or whatever order you've put them in on your reorder. So you can reorder all your different departments, your social, your services, your products, all those type of things. Then we have what they call search engine optimization. Now, this is very important, this image that you have here, because that image is going to be the image that comes up when you send your app out on WhatsApp, on Telegram, or on Facebook. So be very selective on the image that you choose in this section. And this image pixel for the SOE is also 512 by 512. When you put it in, it is going to look stretched. So in other words, I'm going to just find the proper Meishi logo. It's in there. Now it looks stretched. Okay. Now, for search engine optimization, you're going to put in your meta keywords. So when people search the web, they're going to search for Robert Kruger. They're going to search for Meishi. Well, I spelled that wrong. They're going to search for Meishi, and they're going to search for networking, team building. You can put anything like that in. And then when you get to the Google Analytics side, that is if you want to link this to your Google Analytics. There is a small analytics built in on Meishi that you can see, but it's best to link it to your Google Analytics. If you go onto the Telegram group and you want to find a way to load it, just go look under links and you'll see there is a step-by-step showing you how to link your Google Analytics to your Meishi account. Then under the meta description, I normally just copy and paste that again. So under the description, it will come up again. So once I've loaded the figure, I've put my meta words in. Facebook Pixel doesn't work anymore. That's obsolete. Facebook have stopped with their pixels now. So you can only use the Google Analytics one. Click on Save Changes. So that's all saved. Then I'm going to the PWA. The PWA is your progressive web app. So they're going to ask you for your app title. Please come on. Why is it not coming on? Ah, there it is. So remember your app title. I've got it as Meishi. So I've got my app title and the app name is Meishi. So that is in. You can also choose different colors here. I don't worry about that. But if you want your theme color and your background color to change, you can just change it here. You click on it and a color chart comes up. You can choose. But anyway, I'm keeping it the same. So I've got my app name and my app title in. So I'll click Save Changes. So everything is saved in. It's on PWA. Now, what PWA is, Progressive Web App. That means is whatever you change on your dashboard will change on all the apps that are out there. So in other words, it's linked directly. So as soon as you change something, your telephone number might change. You may need a description. Somebody waiting. You may need a description or something to be changed. You may want to load a video or something like that. That's where PWA comes in. So it instantly changes across all the apps that have got your app on their phone or on the computer. So that's, don't forget to click Save Change. Now this is cookies. I don't worry about cookies. That is something that I stay away from. Now we've got your QR code. Now remember what I told you, your QR code is linked to that link. Now that link, in all these little squiggly dots and things like that, it has got your link in there, the whole link. Now you can play around with this as well. You can either put in text, where you can put in Meishi, and it'll go in red. I can change the color to blue. So it changes to blue, the Meishi blue. So it can go in there. Or you can load an image. So if I choose a file, I can upload there. Now, the size of the file, I can go as big as possible, but no one's going to be able to read the QR code. So what you do is you normally take it just above quarter, where you can still see the label, you can still see the logo in the thing, and it will stay there, and you can still read the QR code. But what I do is I take my phone, if you can see my phone, open the QR code, scan that code. If your phone doesn't scan the code, either the image is too big and it's covering some of the text or some of the link. So just make sure that you just around about quarter of the slider on the screen, as you can see. If you just above quarter, you're safe, it will be able to see. So what I normally do is I take my phone, open up my QR scanner, and I scan the QR code, and there it is. It's on my phone. I can see it. So in other words, that image is big enough, you can take it. So once you've done that, there you have your app from start to finish. So if we just recap again, always when you come in, go to settings, put in your favicon. That favicon will show whenever you logged in, this is your favicon for you. So you have your image will show there, and it will show there as well. Then you'll go to your Meishi app, click on it, drop down menu, create a new app. Once you create a new app, you open it up, it opens up. Don't forget to put the name in first. And like Frans said before, make sure that the name that you put in there is pertinent to your company, or you can put your name in there. If it's a card personally for you, you can just put your name in there. Then you choose which theme that you want and the color at the bottom. And then you click save. So once you've done that, I'm not going to go through the whole thing again. Then you'll go to your drop-down menu. It'll open up all the Meishi apps that you have. So I'm going to click. Now, you remember when we logged in the first time? That wasn't there. Now that is there. Now, if you copy this link, there's your link, and you paste it into your WhatsApp or into your Telegram, your favicon will come up, and then the link at the bottom. So this is to identify you. So that is your favicon for that app. So once you've got this far, you click in, you'll get into your app again. You go to details, you start again, you put your banner, you put your logo, you put your designation and your name and all that type of stuff in. You put your description. Don't change this afterwards. This is very important. Then you can fill in. You don't have to use all these. I've seen people that have only got their contact details in and their services. You don't need to put anything else in, and obviously their social media. It depends how much information you want to put out there. Sometimes the estate agents, they use nearly every one of these because they want to get as much information out there as possible. Don't forget to click save after each time. You work from left to right, and to check it, you click on view. Make sure that all your pictures are not skewered. Your logo is fine. Your description is all in. Your contact details, everything, your social media, make sure everything fits in. Now you can see this is gallery, but if I click on this, the picture will open up to normal size. But this is just cut off on that. You make sure that when you post your HTML, whether it be a video or the Google Maps, make sure that it is put and it is centered. If it is not centered, just take it to ChatGPT and ask them to center it for you, or ask it to center it for you. So then everything is neat and tidy. Okay, this is taking us just over an hour to go through the whole thing, but I just want to make sure that you all understand the important points. Important points is don't touch the link. Make sure you use the correct pixels to put in and to let your app stand out. Any other things that you want to add further, try make the Saturday call when it's announced. I don't know if it's going to be from this week. It might be from next week. Try and make those calls if you want to know more, or you can contact myself. I can help you where I can if I'm not busy. But please feel free, and let's get this thing going. Please, guys, any questions? I know Frans has got a lot.
No, you did well. Thank you very much.
Oh, compliment. Thanks, Frans.
It's my turn to have questions.
We've even got Ignatius on the line, so we're very privileged tonight.
Hey, how's it, Ignatius? How's it going, man?
Well, and you, Robert?
It's long
He
time no
came in
here,
under a pseudonym.
No, listen, I'm impressed by your presentation, man. Well done. Straight to the point.
Well,
Crystal clear.
Yeah, it's I like going more in depth, but then Frans gets upset.
Well, then, it's good to see you, Robert, really.
Well, it's good to see you on the call as well. Thanks for
Good.
coming.
Thank you. No, I spoke to Frans earlier today, and yeah, so We're looking to build the business.
Yeah, they have to.
Is it going well with you? Are you happy?
Yes, it's actually I'm doing some more on the other side. I'm doing, you know, the Meishi VR. I'm trying to reignite it here in the Cape. Some
Okay,
of the,
that's good.
yeah, some of the hotels that have fallen off, I've got 3 of them back. But they're just having their meeting to because there's new management in some of them, so I have to just go back and
Okay.
start
And
building.
are you still developing people's apps for them?
Yes, no, I do. I am,
Okay.
yeah.
I
So
apologize for doing this, but Robert, maybe we must just check with the people on the call if they still got some questions.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Crystal, you seeing as you knew.
I'm good.
I have a
thank you.
question.
Okay,
Robert?
sorry, who's that?
Adrian.
Adrian. Yes, Adrian. Sorry.
I don't see anyone asking questions. The other guy, Ignatius, he is talking nice familiarities. It's lovely. About the HTML, the code that
HTML.
you put in. How many
Yeah.
HTML? How many can you put in? You showed us one. Can one put
Yes,
another one, another one, another one?
you can put one after the other. Like for instance, if you are looking at your location for Google Maps and you have got 3 shops, you can put them one under each other. They will only fall under each other. So if you've got let's say for instance, shop in Bloemfontein, one in Durban, one in Joburg, the whole thing will be put in that. The 3 will come in, so people in that area know where to go to your shop. Videos are the same. You can load. I wouldn't load too many videos, or it's going to start. It slows your app down a bit because of the amount of things that you're using. But try and with your images as well. Don't put hundreds of images. You know, 10, 20, 30 you can put in, and the app will still operate optimally. Videos I reckon if you put between 3 and 5 in, it's okay. And those you also add those codes directly under. So in other words, once the code is, you go to the end of the code, you just push enter and you paste your next HTML code in there.
Is the same with custom CSS and the Java?
Custom CSS is different apps. Some of the apps you can only use one rule in custom CSS. JavaScript is you can use multiple. But the thing is, JavaScript, there is something that a developer told me. It has to be in order and it has to be in a certain thing. So if you're adding into the JavaScript, just make sure all your brackets and things are in place, or else it doesn't take. But there again, ChatGPT is awesome. All you do is you copy all the codes that you want in JS, and you say, please reorder these codes and optimize them. And then what it does, it puts them in order, and you put it into the code, and it does show up. I battled for a long time trying to learn it, and a web developer says, why are you trying to learn JavaScript and CSS when you got ChatGPT? So that's where I am.
Another question on the app. When you are showing someone the app, how can you go in the app to show them the QR code that they can scan with their phone, your phone?
Okay, when you go in there, let me just share my screen again, just a second. So when you
What I'm saying is on the phone, not in Meishi. I know where the Meishi thing is, but on the phone, when you show someone the app on the phone, can you show
just click share code there. And the QR code comes up. So all you do is you've got your save card, share card, contact. Click on share card. There's your QR code. You can either copy the link or you can send it on any of these platforms.
Look, if I open the app on my phone, the card, if I open the card on my phone, I only see it, add to screen, add to contacts, and view only.
Oh, you mean saving it to your card?
No, no. If I open the business card on my phone, I'm not
Yeah.
with my laptop. Can I show them my QR code on the phone?
Yes. You just show the QR code on the phone, and they will scan
Where?
it with their phone
Where do I find it?
under share card.
Oh, I see. Okay. I was
Okay.
looking at when I open the business card, gives me those options
Oh,
to
no,
save
no,
the
no.
cards.
That is just show you the steps. No, don't worry about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. You need to go into the card. I see. Share the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry, Crystal, we cut you off just now. You had a
Sorry,
question.
okay, bye-bye.
No, I'm good, thank you. I understand everything, thank you. I'm good.
Crystal, you're very faint. I can hardly hear you.
I'm good.
Robert, she says she's good. She understands everything.
Okay. I don't know why it's coming through faint. Okay, guys. Well, if the are there any
Alt
other
H, Robert.
there goes?
Alt H.
No, yeah, true.
Can't hear.
No.
It was Robert's birthday earlier this week, guys, or late last week. So it's only 24 today.
Yeah, but Franz, you didn't park my present in the right place.
I did it. You're right. Still here in the garage.
Julia, are you new on the call as well, or new to Meishi?
Yes, Julia is
Yes.
new. I saw her last week.
Ah,
I'm
okay.
new. Adrian invited me. I'm first time here. I was late because I had my own meeting tonight. Also did presentation.
Okay.
So I'm going to watch the recording and learn everything. I will ask.
There are a couple of recordings that you can watch. I just want to stop the recording by